my first year at Thaddeus Stevens. It's a great school. I want to say the reason I selected it because I came here to visit, and right away I saw it had a great program, had great instructors. They were really into it with the students, and they did a really good job. And also, it's the #1 two-year school in the States, so that was a great plus for this.
I chose Thaddeus Stevens because I felt like it was the best fit for me to pursue my career in collision repair, and as well it helped me pursue my career in football as well.
I chose Stevens because I wanted to learn how to paint cars because I can do the mechanical, and now I wanted to learn how to do the outside and all that stuff.
The thing about Thaddeus Stevens College compared to any schools in this area that I know of, the fact that you can graduate from here with an associate's degree and go on and further your education, or go into a field is just truly amazing. That you're coming here taking all your science, English, math, and it's making a more well-rounded worker.
Thaddeus Stevens College of Technology is named for Thaddeus Stevens, a 19th century lawyer, politician, abolitionist, and champion for civil rights. Upon his death, Thaddeus Stevens willed money for a school to be started for indigent orphans to be educated in trades and the academic studies. Today, the mission of the college is continued through the Stevens Grant, a financial aid opportunity that allows financially disadvantaged students to attend the college at no cost.
I am the Stevens Grant student, and I really appreciate it because it helps me out. So, because my parents don't have all the money, so they financially help me get through it, and they really help you out. They help you pay for your tools and everything. So, it's beneficial to the kids that don't have it all.
Student on the Stevens Grant, it has definitely helped me in my time here. It's simply taken a certain financial load off my shoulders due to the fact that I haven't had to pay any student loans. And I think that would definitely help me in the future for my financial stability.
As a graduate of Thaddeus Stevens College, I had the opportunity to be a part of the ICAR learning, and whenever I went out into the industry, it prepared me so much for what I was getting into. With the instructors here, they were going by ICAR, so when I went out into the shops, it was the same procedures that we did here in this shop is the same exact thing that we were doing out in the industry to make a living.
The ICAR curriculum, it helps show us, the different techniques and ways of doing things. It has anything from structural to mechanical to painting. It shows you, that it's pretty much the guidelines and the set, way of doing things.
The curriculum definitely has helped me. I feel like it's a good supplement to what I've already learned, and it also taught me some additional things as well, other than what was already in the curriculum.
In the place of the instructor here, I'm able to take everything that I learned through all my ICAR training, over the past years, to give that to my students. Plus, all the testing that we use from ICAR helps them just be that more, evolved over other schools that aren't following ICAR standards.
For the amount of students that we actually have working in here, as you can see, we're kind of at capacity, and we'll pull cars in every which way to make them fit. When a car first comes in, our student and I will go over the vehicle to find the damage that we're going to repair. From there, we would start the repair process. Now, other shops that are bigger, more financial backing, there's a whole separate area for the body work from the paint work. With our shop, everything's all in one, so everyone's kind of standing on top of each other a little bit. But as you can see here, the main area, the shop floor, is our prep area where all the students will be repairing all the damage on the vehicles and getting the car ready for paint. In the case where a vehicle is damaged heavily and we need to use the frame machine, our frame machine is over this way of the shop. The one major thing that would bring up, where you can see that standard four-door vehicle just barely fits on that frame machine. Where we have this vehicle behind us here, this full-size truck, it realistically doesn't even fit on the frame machine. So we have to do the repairs of the vehicle right out here in the shop with slide hammers and stuff like that, where it would be really nice to just pull it on the frame machine and make the pull that was necessary to fix the damage. A great thing to use with the ICAR grant would be to put a heat makeup system on the paint booth so that we could paint a car in the morning, roll it out in the next half an hour, and have time for my students to paint a vehicle right after that, rather than paint one car a day with 40 plus students. Just isn't practical sometimes.
We do have the capabilities with our Chief frame machine and the Genesis measuring system to perform that work and prepare our students for that. But one of the major things is all this stuff is getting old. We've had it for a long time. There's a lot more modern, top of the line equipment that's out now to make measuring and pulling a lot easier. Like I said previously, is our frame bench that we have now is pretty short and narrow, where we can only fit cars on here, and we get a lot of trucks that we would like to pull up onto this frame machine to make pulls rather than do what's necessary just on the floor. So upgrading this frame machine would be a huge thing to help our students learn, the pulling system and the ways that it's done accurately.
I plan on becoming a painter at a dealership somewhere, at a body shop with maybe doing custom work, and maybe at some point trying to find my way into the estimating field.
10 years from now, well, right after school, I plan on getting a job in my field. And 10 years, that's a long time. I plan on setting my goals high. I'd like to have my own body shop, sometime in the near future. If it's 10 years, that'd be awesome.
When I graduate, I'll probably be like a painter's assistant or something, because I like to paint cars, so that would be my first choice. But probably a painter's assistant or getting a job in painting. And then probably 10 years from now, I really want to own my own business, just like my father.